Saenchai Gets Angry. Wow, that would be very, very scary if Saenchai gets angry. I've already checked about 2 videos about Saenchai already. This should be another fun one. Let's get right into it.
Disrespect makes anyone angry. But what happens after the greatest fighter of all time is disrespected?
You are dead. Is he the greatest fighter of all time though? I mean, I'm actually impressed with Saenchai, but is he actually the greatest fighter of all time?
Yes, we all know him as the legend who is always having fun, playing with girls, and pranking his wife. But what is Saenchai like when he is angry? Here's a glimpse of what that looks
He does that? Seriously?
like. Despite his playfulness, this legend has a dark side to him too. After all, Saenchai looks like Yoda, and even Yoda himself has momentarily joined the dark side before. Fight fans, welcome back to
He actually does look like Yoda though. I mean, a human Yoda. But that indirectly means we are trying to say that it's ugly. I mean, I didn't say that. Don't tell him I said that.
another episode of Striking Breakdowns. In this episode, we explore how Saenchai makes his opponent reconsider his life choices after disrespecting the GOAT. This fight story all began when Saenchai's opponent thought it'd be a good idea to shove him before the fight. Saenchai was shocked by the young opponent's bravado, but in a showcase of extraordinary control, he decided to be classy to the opponent. What a legend Saenchai is for hugging him immediately and shaking his hand. Saenchai
Well, he was planning to kill him in the ring. That is why he did that.
tells the men on stage, who are powerful men connected to every type of powerful leader in their society, that it's okay and that there's no need to cause a scene. Then he proceeds to walk off the stage with the opponent to escort him off personally. These gestures take true humility and kindness. During the fight, however, he wasn't so kind. The warrior is no longer in a garden, and he's now a lion hunting his prey. Saenchai knew there was no need to teach this fighter a lesson outside of the ring, because he knew his opponent was about to face the biggest test of his life inside of the ring. In the beginning of the fight, Saenchai came forward to test Gabriel's offense. Immediately, Saenchai got his leg caught in between the ropes and the opponent tried to attack him anyways. The illegal move woke up Saenchai's fight energy, and that is a scary thing for anyone, no matter the opponent.
That is
It was
illegal.
clear that Saenchai took this personally, so he waved the opponent on to say, "Okay, you want to fight? Time to give you one, young Padawan." From being a counter fighter, Saenchai turned into an aggressive fighter. He was hunting his opponent down and nearly landed a flying kick which would have ended the
He's
fight.
smiling.
Right after Saenchai put him down, he walked away like a badass. With dominance established, he brought out all his showmanship antics, more than we have ever seen before. These antics include flying teeth to the face, hitting the ropes with his hands, laughing at his opponent as he misses, pulling up his shorts, tapping his head with his jabbing hands. Saenchai did it all within a mere few seconds after the knockdown. Then he proceeds to go out for a 10-hit combo, with most of the strikes landing. After playing around with his prey, he decides it's now the time to drop him again. This time, he chose the signature cross to knee, which is done by distracting and blinding the opponent with the cross to set up a perfect opening for the knee.
Damn. Just one knee. Jeez.
When his opponent got up, Saenchai sent him flying again with an aerial sweep. While being an absolute badass, Saenchai never stops being a comedian. He entertained the crowd with a spinning kick to end the round and getting his leg stuck in the ropes. After struggling for a few moments, he got his leg out and started dancing for the crowd. These antics are why endless amounts of fans show up to watch him fight. In the final round, Saenchai went for another 8-hit combo with an overhand elbow and a knee to the face, landing flush. When his opponent went down, in another showcase of complete dominance, Saenchai started kneeing the ropes after the opponent fell. What could be more discouraging than that? Now desperate, the opponent decided it would be a good idea to throw a spinning back fist. And that's when Saenchai decided to stop playing around with his food and ended the fight. He backed the opponent up with his signature question mark kick, followed by a face teep, and then his signature cross to knee combination again. With 3 knockdowns in total, the fight is over. The arrogant opponent was brought to his knees over and over again in this fight. Although Saenchai gave him a much needed lesson in life, he went over to hug him immediately and even kissed him. They embraced with hugs, and after the fight, it was all love. The beauty of combat sports is showcased by true warriors inside the ring and then being humble outside of it. What do you think of this epic showcase from the Master Yoda? We personally love that Saenchai humbled the young arrogant fighter. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to watch another episode of Striking Breakdowns.
Saenchai was a beast. It was an absolute beast, man. Like, all the highlights I've watched about this guy just impresses me more and more. I'm basically sold. I think a lot of people were telling me that Boakao is actually better than him, but from the highlights I have watched, I still picked Saenchai. I actually even prefer Raw Tang to Boakao, but maybe the video I watched about Boakao didn't do enough service for him. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.